All right, I welcome you to this introduction to the past progressive. So let's start. First, please take a piece of paper and write down the headline grammar. Please take a piece of paper and write down the headline grammar. Press pause now so that you can copy this onto your paper. Drücke jetzt Pause und schreibe das einmal kurz ab. Last night, in the Tower of London, a thief stole the Queen's crown. So a thief stole the Queen's crown. A guard saw that the crown was there at 5 o'clock. It was still there at 5 o'clock, but at 6 o'clock it wasn't anymore. So it was there at 5, but it wasn't there anymore at 6 o'clock. Now, a detective asked a few people where they have been between 5 and 6. So a detective asked a few people. Here is what they said. The first one was Linda, and she said, I was reading a book at the time. So I was reading a book is what Linda said. Then the detective asked Mario and Carla, and Mario and Carla said, we were walking in the park. So Mario and Carla said that they were walking in the park. Then the detective asked Paul and Pete, and they said, we were playing table tennis. Paul and Pete said, we were playing table tennis. And the last two people the detective asked were Ron and Joe, and they said, we were talking in the park. So here we have our suspects, and all of them said that they were doing something else. Okay, now, please take a piece of paper now and write down the first thing, questions. 1 questions. Also bitte kurz jetzt Pause drücken und 1 Doppelpunkt questions aufschreiben. Let's play the question quiz. Can you guess who I'm talking about? I will describe 1 or 2 persons and you have to write down who I mean. So, this person was talking. Do you know who I mean? This person was talking. Please write down the name. This person was talking. Write down the name. Number 2. So, number 2 now. 2 people were walking in the park. Okay, do you know who I mean? 2 people were walking in the park. Please write down the names. 2 people were walking in the park. All right. Now the next, number 3. Number 3, this person was playing table tennis. Do you know who I mean? This person was playing table tennis. Please write down the name now. This person was playing table tennis. Number 4. This person was reading a book. Do you know who I mean? This person was reading a book. Please write down the name. This person was reading a book. Okay. Very good. Now, let's check your answers. Number 1 was, of course, Ron or Joe. So you can have Ron or you have Joe, and both is correct. So Ron and Joe were talking. Number 2 is Mario and Carla. Mario and Carla were walking in the park. So Mario and Carla is the correct answer. Now, number 3, Paul and Pete were playing table tennis. That's it. Paul and Pete. So if you have Paul, it's correct, and if you have Pete, it's correct too. And the last one, of course, was Linda. So Linda was reading a book. Linda was reading a book. Well done. All right. Now, let's take a good look at the pictures and names. Look again at the pictures and at the names. Look again at the pictures and the names. You have now 15 seconds. Take a good look at the pictures and the names. please take your piece of paper again and write down quiz. Who is it? And then write 1, 2, 3 and 4 in one line. So bitte jetzt Nummer 2, Quiz, who is it? Aufschreiben und darunter die Zahlen 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then press pause now and copy this onto your piece of paper. Drücke jetzt Pause und schreib das auf dein Blatt Papier ab. Okay, carrying on. I will ask you a question and then I write down the yes sentence or the no sentence. And if you think the answer yes is correct, you copy the whole yes answer. And if you think the no answer is correct, then you copy the whole no answer. Also ich stelle jetzt eine Frage und wenn du denkst, dass die Yes-Antwort stimmt, also Ja-Antwort, dann schreibst du die komplette Ja-Antwort hinter deine Nummer 1, 2, 3 oder 4. Und wenn du denkst, dass die No-Antwort, also die Nein-Antwort richtig ist, dann schreibst du alles, was bei No steht, also den kompletten Satz ab, hinter deine Nummer 1, 2, 3 oder 4. Okay, so, question number 1. Was Ron playing table tennis? Write down, yes, Ron was playing table tennis, or no, Ron was not playing table tennis. Press pause and write down your answer. 3, 2, 1. Next question. Was Pete reading a book? You can write down yes, Pete was reading a book, or no, Pete was not reading a book. Write down the complete answer, number 2, yes or no. In 3, 2, 1. And the next question. Was Carla walking in the park? Write down yes, Carla was walking in the park. Or write down no, Carla was not walking in the park. Next question in 3, 2, 1, and was Linda talking in the park? Yes, Linda was talking in the park. Or no, Linda was not talking in the park. Okay, then write down your last answer and I will tell you my answers in 3, 2, 1. Let's check your answers then. So, number 1, Ron. No, Ron wasn't playing table tennis. He was talking in the park. So, number 1 is no, Ron wasn't playing table tennis. Number 2, no, Pete wasn't reading a book. Pete was playing table tennis. So, no, Pete wasn't reading a book. Number 3, yes, Carla was walking in the park. Everything's correct. So yes, Carla was walking in the park. And number 4, no, Linda was not talking in the park. Linda was reading a book. Linda was not talking in the park. All right. Now let's check your alibi. What were you doing? Please write 4 sentences. What did you do at 10 o'clock, at 1400 hours, at 2000 hours, and at 3 o'clock? So you can write, yesterday at 10 in the morning, I was learning in school. Or you can write, yesterday at 1400 hours, I was whatever. Or you can write, yesterday at 2000 hours, I was and so on. And then the last sentence with 3 o'clock. Okay, then please press pause now, so that you can write your sentences. Bitte jetzt Pause drücken, damit du deine Sätze schreiben kannst. Okay, now, what we just used is the past progressive. The past progressive. You use it when something was going on at a certain time. Also benutzt es, wenn irgendwas vorangegangen ist an einer bestimmten Zeit. Es war aber da noch nicht vorbei. Also es war eine längere Aktivität. Zum Beispiel, Linda was reading a book. So that's a thing that can go on for an hour. Das ist was eine Stunde dauern kann, zum Beispiel. And this was going on for some time. Now, you often use the past progressive together with a simple past. And the simple past shows a longer action or situation, and the simple past shows when something interrupted it. So the past progressive shows a longer action and situation, and the simple past shows when something interrupted it. Und das heißt jetzt, man benutzt das Past Progressive oft zusammen mit dem Simple Past. Und man benutzt das Past Progressive, wenn es eine längere Geschichte ist, wie zum Beispiel Linda was reading a book. Und das Simple Past, das zeigt was an, was dazwischen diese Handlung unterbrochen hat, also die da reingeschert ist, die während dieser längeren Handlung mit dem Buch zum Beispiel dann passiert ist. For example, a thief took the crown. Ihr seht, hier ist das took und das ist das Simple Past. Das unterbricht oder das passiert während Linda was reading a book. Das passiert währenddessen. So, and that's the thief, he took the crown. And we can write down this example. Wir können auch das Beispiel mal hinschreiben, dann sieht man den Kontrast vielleicht. So, Linda was reading a book when a thief took the crown. So, Linda was reading a book when a thief took the crown. Was reading is this past progressive and took simple past. Now, please, your piece of paper again, press pause and add the headline past progressive. Also bitte jetzt Pause drücken und die Überschrift past progressive oben anfügen. And now, please copy this onto your paper. Okay, please copy this. First the rules and then the example. First the rules and then the example. Let's look at some more examples. First the past progressive and then the simple past. I was writing a text when my mom came in. So I was writing takes a lot of time and my mom came into the room, for example. Then you were playing a game when I took a photo. So playing takes a lot of time and I took a photo, just a very short snap, a picture. We were eating pizza when the doorbell rang. So we were eating pizza, which takes a lot of time, and then the doorbell rang. And another example, they were driving home when it started to rain. So driving takes a lot of time, started, interrupted all this. Now, please copy this onto your piece of paper so that you have the examples on your paper. Bitte das jetzt auf dein Papier kopieren, damit du die Beispiele auf deinem Aufschrieb hast. Drücke dazu Pause. Press pause. Okay. Let's translate our examples. Lass uns unsere Beispiele noch übersetzen. I will always give you the English version, a direct translation to German and a correct German translation. Be careful, the direct translation is a wrong sentence in German. Also ich werde dir immer eine englische Version hinschreiben, eine direkte deutsche Übersetzung und eine richtige deutsche Übersetzung. Achtung, die direkte Übersetzung ist kein richtiges Deutsch. So, I was writing a text. Direkte Übersetzung, ich war schreibend einen Text. Und eine korrekte, gute Übersetzung, ich war dabei, einen Text zu schreiben. The next thing is, you were playing a game. Direkte Übersetzung, du warst spielend ein Spiel. Und eine gute Übersetzung, du warst gerade dabei, ein Spiel zu spielen. English again, we were eating pizza. Direkte, aber falsche Übersetzung, wir waren essend Pizza. Und eine gute Übersetzung auf Deutsch, wir waren gerade dabei, Pizza zu essen. And the last example, they were driving home. Direkte Übersetzung, sie waren fahrend heim. Und eine korrekte Übersetzung auf Deutsch, sie waren gerade dabei, nach Hause zu fahren. So please again press pause and copy. Please again press pause and copy this onto your piece of paper. Bitte Pause drücken und auf dein Blatt Papier abschreiben. Now, let's look at the form. You always have the person first, then was or were, and the ing verb form. let's look at examples. I is the person, was writing. Look at the ing form. You always have the ing form here. Then you, the person, were writing. He, she, or it was writing. We were writing. You were writing. They were writing. So you see, you always need were with you, we and they, and was with I and he, she and it. Also, du hast immer die Person, dann was und were, also eins von beiden, und dann die ing-Form vom Verb. Zum Beispiel hier I was writing. Also bei I und he, she und it ist es was, und bei you, we and they ist es immer were writing. Okay? Und die ing-Form vom Verb. Alles klar. Please copy this onto your piece of paper. So press pause now and copy this onto your piece of paper. Bitte jetzt Pause drücken und das noch auf dein Blatt Papier abschreiben. Also einmal Pause drücken und abschreiben bitte. 2, 1. Good job. Now you know a lot about the past progressive. Very well done.